Look at the people that are beginning to line up as we prepare now to move, having passed the Old Town, to now move into Havana Port. I want to bring in the CEO of Carnival, Arnold Donald. Arnold, how do you feel at this stage? Because your guys have worked very hard to get here and be the first ones in.
First of all, bienvenidos a Cuba, Simon. So welcome to Cuba. We're delighted to be here. We feel fantastic. We're humbled. It's an honor, it's a privilege to be here, and we can't wait to get in. You can see the people there, but there are a lot more people inside the terminal, a lot of media, and that's been one of the holdups. They're getting everything organized, but we'll be coming in soon.
Okay, what happens after this voyage, though? Because the infrastructure is sparse. There's one quay there that has two sides, and again, I've confirmed the Italians are going to be there most of the winter, 5 nights out of 7. There's no space for you or Royal Caribbean or anybody else who gets permission, is there?
Well, we've been talking with Cuba about that, and of course, we have plans to come with additional brands. We have 10, as you know. I'm sure Royal and Norwegian, the other cruise lines, are planning to come as well. But it'll be paced over time. For the time being, people should be prepared to sail on Fathom from the U.S., and later this year, late this year, early next year, perhaps it'll open up for some.
But what are we talking about? 1 or 2 or 3 more slots?
At this time, now you keep in mind, there's 11 ports in Cuba. So if you just want to come to Havana, there's only so many slots right now. That'll expand over time. But we're also going to Cienfuegos and Santiago de Cuba as well.
Sure. There will be people who work in Congress who are watching you now who will go, hey, hang on a minute. We haven't given permission for general tourism to Cuba yet. We haven't lifted that embargo. Obama clearly has made moves, but you guys with this social impact ship are trying to work within the rules as they exist. Now those rules are clearly effectively changing. What do they amount to at the moment?
Right now, you still have to travel under the 12 approved forms of travel to Cuba for Americans, and we are honoring that. And all of our tours are set up to accommodate that. Now, for those listening, you can still have a great time within those confines. And you also can have some time on your own as long as you meet the requirements.
So, but has it kind of been neutralized now to just an architectural tour and a bit of dancing lessons, and I can tick all the boxes?
Oh, not at all. You'll get walking tours. You'll see all the things that a tourist would see. You'll just see it in a deeper way with cultural exchange orientation. You'll go to beaches. You'll go to different things. But when you go to the beaches, you may study marine biology. So the reality is you'll get to experience all the beautiful things in Cuba. We make it easy. There's no better way than to go on Fathom.
You have reversed what potentially was a public relations nightmare when you started selling the cruise, and suddenly all the Cuban-born Americans were like, hang on a minute, you're not including us because the Cuban rules didn't allow it. There were injunctions, there were the threat of class actions, and ultimately you got the law changed, or so it would appear. But still, if you're Cuban-born, you have to have a special type of visa. And I'm not sure how easy that's going to be for people to play on a level playing field. Where are you on that?
You know, the reality is there was some controversy, but we had confidence all along, and it proved out. We're all here. We're taking everyone with us. In terms of Cuban-born, yes, if you were immigrated before January 1st, 1971, you have to have a special visa. After that time, you have to have a Cuban passport with a visa. But there are many Cuban-born who have flown to Cuba, and so that process is in place. It takes a little time, but we have nearly 20, I believe, Cuban-born on this ship that will be stepping ashore. The first, of course, is Arnie Perez, who helped lead our working team here. He's our general counsel, and he'll be the first person to step ashore. And he, in fact, was Cuban-born, and it's a great moment for him, for our company, for America, and for Cuba.
You guys have built an industry of $60–70 billion in market cap on mainly the Caribbean. It's a third of the business for all of you and your competitors. People have to understand this is as large as the other Caribbean destinations combined in one, if you can open it up.
Yeah.
Limitless beaches almost. What resources are you prepared to commit as an industry to do that? Or are you going to wait for the military government who may not come through?
Oh no, look, Cuba's been very cooperative. We'll invest alongside whoever they encourage us to invest alongside. We're all willing to help build it up, and it's great for the entire Caribbean. It's not just for Cuba, because Cuba can be one stop along the way. It'll refresh the Caribbean. People love coming to the Caribbean, but many have been many times, so it gives them another reason to come, and that'll help all the ports in the Caribbean.
I'll let you cool off. There are many hands to shake as we disembark. Thank you very much.
Simon, thank you.
Arnold Donald there, the CEO of Carnival.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.